Grand rising. Grand rising to everyone. How's everyone going? It's already February. I haven't time has gone by so fast, I've been doing a lot of reflecting. It's the new year. Did a few fasts from everything, food and all kinds of stuff. Good things to evolve, you know. In my inner journey, aligning, always in aligning, always practicing alignment, always something to clean, outside world always gives so much reflection for my inside world. How are you? I wanted to give everyone space to see truths within yourself and on the outside. We're going through this huge transition, and a lot of truths are being revealed, and a lot of souls are not strong enough to continue on with us. A lot of great truths are revealing itself, and I know there's a lot of pain in a lot of people's hearts and a lot of fear, and that's why I give these tools to help align yourself. No one is gonna come to save us. We have to save ourselves. Until we come into unity, the evil beings of this planet will continue to take as many of us with them as possible. Have you finally realized and seen that Satan is the one running this world? The way I see it, it's a board game of life, and the one who runs this world is Satan. Got all these minions running around causing harm and evil to others. That's why I know it's very hard for anyone to comprehend this, because beautiful people and beautiful hearts cannot comprehend the evil wickedness that is possible. And that is who we've been led by. We've been lied by them. We've been deceived. It's I speak the truth, and I'm always the bad guy for speaking the truth. And then when the truth happens, and then I'm the bad guy for not speaking, that I didn't make you believe the truth I was speaking. Everyone must learn to find proper discernment, so you yourself can see, so you can make your proper decisions for your own well-being. This is the end of the matrix. The matrix is dying. It is falling, and that's what we're watching. And those who are attached to it will fall with it. Those who live in denial will go with it. That's why you have to learn to look at a higher perspective. This is a soul's journey, That's why you have to have a relationship with God. Not the messengers of God, but God. Me, my spirituality, I do not believe in religion. Religion is separation. It creates separation. And actually, in reality, if you do a lot of studying on these religions, a lot of them at the top do a lot of pedophilia things. Because again, at the top of all of this whole religion thing is led by Satanist people who make people believe that the God that they're speaking of is Jesus' father, when in truth it's Lucifer's father, Satan. This is what I've learned traveling the world. Nobody's going to tell you the truth. You have to discover the truth for yourself. The people from the top, they love when we fight each other, because there's only 1% of them. And there's 99% of us. So as long as we're fighting each other, right, the 1% can get away with whatever they want. And then they put witchcraft spells on us with the way energy works. That's how they do it. These Satanist people know how the universe works. They know how the mind works. They know how energy works. I'm talking about the top ones, not the little minions that run around behaving in harmful ways to others. I'm talking about the magicians of the planet, those who know the truth on how energy, vibration, and frequency, they got us confused. You see, there is magic on this planet. There is, and the user of the magic will create the result of the magic. It is not the magic itself that creates harm, it's the user of the magic that then creates what it creates, you know. So that's why then, like this quick teaching out there, you got black magic and you got white magic. Black magic is those who use it, who intention is not pure. It's to harm, it's for selfish gain. Then you have white magic. White magic is those who use it from pure intention. Those who use it for the good of all. Because all it is energy. It is just energy, and anyone can utilize it. And that's why it's best that those who have the pure hearts, those who would use it in a beautiful intention, should learn these things that I have learned and that I'm trying to share. Because I use it for the good of all. And it's nothing like what the movies look like, you know? It's prayer, intention, knowing how thoughts work, knowing how emotions work, knowing how to command energy, you know, knowing how to move the emotion, knowing how to move the thoughts, learning how to be in alignment, learning how to connect to straight source, then to channel that light into then this existence. That's the beautiful version of that, you know. But there is a dark version of that. And the 1% on this planet is using that in rituals and with the children. Like I've always been saying. They steal the energy and the youth of the children in magical, black magic ways. And they take that and they utilize it against the people. This is the root truth. Not all this war stuff. Yes, there is war stuff, but who is the one then creating that? Who is the puppet masters of this planet? Everybody's being played like fools. If you're unaware how the mind works, half of the thoughts that you have in your mind isn't even yours. Can you comprehend that? Most of the emotions that you feel, yes, can come outside of you. But if you're an empath and you don't know how any of this works, then you absorb it and you think that other people's emotions are yours. And then you get distracted in the mind and get kind of lost with the thoughts. This is why God woke me up and showed that what is happening today was going to happen. I saw this many years ago. Many years ago, God showed me this. How was I to tell everyone without looking crazy? And those who I told did look at me like I'm crazy. You know, it took me a long time to swallow the pill that the truth that I carried, not many would believe, and a lot of people would then suffer for not being prepared for today and for what is continuously unfolding. You know, the population is obviously being reduced. It is so unfortunate. This is why I also say, make sure you love everybody. You tell them you love them, whoever you love. If you truly do, tell them. If your parents are on the planet, like my mom just came and I was able to have a beautiful time with her, and we are healed at the root, squeaky clean inside in our hearts with each other. I didn't have her when I was young because I lost her to the darkness, but she come back to the light. Now we can forgive each other and share true energy with God together. You know, it's such a blessing I am able to experience this in this lifetime. You know, the only thing that we can all begin to do is speak the truth. Bring the joy within your heart. Forgive people. Everyone has made their choice. Like I said, my last video, this year will be a result of the choices that people have made. Those who have been deceived. Those who have been tricked. You're going to experience a lot of pain and suffering discovering these truths. You know? For me, I used to spend so many years trying to wake up the sheeple. So many years. I was attached to doing my best to save as many souls as possible. And in the end, I come to realize, you know, it's breaking my heart. You know, people attack me. People attack me, but helping them save their souls is unbelievable at the time. Until I come to realize, you know, I'm not here to save everybody. I'm here to plant seeds. I'm here to do my best to express myself from the most loving way, where I can inspire others to look inside of themselves. As I've always said, inside is the true world. They don't even tell us this world exists. We are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We have emotions and we have thoughts. Everything is created out of one simple thought. Then when you see people's behaviors, you can see their mind. That person's behavior is ugly. Therefore, that person's mind is extremely ugly. Therefore, that person is a dangerous being, because the thoughts create the emotions. With no self-discipline, no self-control, then aggression behavior happens, and harm to others begins to take place. And that's what we've been seeing a lot, right? On top of that, we got Mother Earth speaking loudly and clearly. Everything is just to help you come back home to the light, which is one with God. Okay? Like I said, religion is all distraction. Why you yourself can have a relationship with God himself, her itself? You know? Why do I have to go to somebody, to pray to somebody, to then get granted to the creator of all there is? That doesn't make any sense. On this planet, all you have to do is follow the money and you will find all the truths. Okay? So from now on, I would, if any of you still want to grow inside yourself, you know, and see the truth, to learn to see the truth, learn to become a seer. Once your mind is connected in silence, your emotions is stilled in the healing. You begin to see deeply. You see through dimensions. You see through lies. You see, especially those narcissists. Those are Satan's minions, I tell you that. All narcissists are Satan's minions. That's what I see. Look at their behavior. Manipulation. Why are you manipulating everybody for your own self-gain? Ridiculous. Anyhow, a good technique to use to see through the bullshit. That's where we're at now. I have to watch my balance. Because anger is my weakness. So I have to make sure that I pray for calmness within. So my delivery is beautiful. You know? Anyhow, what you want to do is make sure when people speak, you want to make sure the actions and the words are alignment. Okay? The more your words are in alignment with the actions for you yourself. If your words are in alignment with your actions, you open up this portal within you and you connect to source immediately, because I am one within in unity. Okay? Now when you're looking outside and you see and your friends tell you stuff like something like, oh, I'll meet you there at 12 o'clock. You get there at 12 o'clock, then it's 3 o'clock, and then they just never show up, you know. But then the next time they talk to you, say, oh, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. But that happened all the time. That's not in alignment with the words. The words become weak. There's no trust there. There's no respect there. There's no morals and essence of God, which is virtues and ethics and values, you know, which are the pathway to become aligning with the light. So for me, if your words don't align with yourself, if you make it to sitting in my world, if your words do not align with your actions, I just simply close the door, because the intention is not pure there. I'm not playing this game on this planet anymore. Either you're aligned or you're not aligned. I do not play the game of darkness anymore. But remember that. Okay, this video is going to come to an end here. Hey man, Happy New Year. Heal your heart. Stand in balance. It's gonna be a little bit more uglier and stuff, but as you align, you'll find understanding and you can overcome and be there for others. Okay? If anybody has any questions or anything I speak, please feel free to reach out and I'll leave you a voice message to help you clarity, because it's going to become a little more difficult as the days go by, and I pray for all of you to find peace within. All right? Much love and aloha. Have a beautiful day.